Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is a foot rivals match on the menu. And you can feel the beautifully disguised ball. Depay. So the initial 11 for the home side. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. A very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
Fernandinho. They've given it away. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And scope for them to produce something exciting. De Jong. Fruitful looking attack. Memphis Depay. And up for grabs off the keeper. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder. So they're jumping for joy. Bruno Fernandes has it. Salah. Alexander-Arnold has it. Miranda. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. He has teammates to play it to. Dembele. Osimhen. Ben Yedder. They've regained possession. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. Osimhen. And it might be. And the keeper has to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
Just a bit too high with that attempt. Carles Puyol. Bruno Fernandes has it. Salah. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. A move of promise on the flank. De Jong, and in with a real chance. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Depay. De Jong. And Depay on the ball. And he's breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Fernandinho. Bruno Fernandes. Miranda has it. Fernandinho with it. Fernandinho. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Osimhen. Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder. Oh, a nice looking pass. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
And the keeper has custody of the ball, but just a few seconds beforehand, he had a big save to make.
Well, keep hold of it, have a breather, because that first save deserves us all to look at him and clap.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Playing with purpose. There's a slide rule pass. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Fernandinho with it. Teammates could potentially join in. De Bruyne regained possession. Couldn't hang on to it. Well, high marks for that pass. Dembele. It needs an accurate cross. Alexandro. Sané has it. De Bruyne. Fernandinho. Carles Puyol. Alexander-Arnold has it. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandinho with it. De Bruyne. He's got to score! Not even close in the end, Lee.
Well, he's had a go, Derek. He's gone for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there, was it?
Hernandez. And now this is Longley. Frankie de Jong. Osimhen. And possession lost due to Puyol. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Wonderful chance. Will they get themselves level here? And the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Read it superbly to take back possession. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Space on the flank. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Ben Yedder. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Sloppy from Sané. He's lost it. Here's Ben Yedder. De Jong. Nelson Semedo. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. Henry. Ben Yedder. Can he finish this? He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Well, great read there to intercept. It might be. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident. And not giving the opposition much of a look in. So 2-0 now. Gliding through the gears. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Hernandez. Mendy. Dembele on the ball. N'Golo Kanté. Frankie de Jong. Here's Ben Yedder. Kanté. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. He's beaten his man. Can he put it away? The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent. And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Shot attempted. An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
De Jong. In full control of the ball here. Ben Yedder. Is this the moment? High echelon goalkeeping there. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. The idea was to get the corner beyond the first defender, but he didn't succeed. In search of space, couldn't keep it. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Ben Yedder, opportunity it is, and it's there for him. Keeper didn't quite do enough. He cuts it back. Has a go. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Hernandez. De Jong. Longley. Passing it around with aplomb. Firing it in. And close with that one, Lee, but just couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah, the keeper's beaten, but so is the goal. Well, just look at the stats. There it is in front of your eye. Chance after chance, goal after goal. A brilliant performance from everybody.
Bruno Fernandes. And now Ndidi. Ndidi. De Bruyne. Terrific block there. And he did what he had to do defensively. Ben Yedder. Thierry Henry. Henry. Will it be? Off the post and back in play.
Well, I, for one, was waiting for the net to bulls, but it wasn't to be. The woodwork came to the rescue.
Good technique displayed. Ndidi. Delightful pass. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Longley, inside the final 5 minutes now. Mendy has it. Dembele. Mendy. Kanté. Ben Yedder. Every pass hitting its target. De Jong. Longley. Nelson Semedo has it. And now this is Longley. Frankie de Jong. Hernandez. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Failed to keep hold of it. One minute remaining. De Bruyne. What a shocking pass, really. And there it is, the final whistle. De Jong. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And on the menu for you is a division rivals game. And you can feel the atmosphere already, Lee. This should be a very significant occasion.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Cleared away comprehensively. So the initial 11 for the home side. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one.
And he's in the clear. Sensation. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. The opening goal of the game then. And possession lost, intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that pass. An incisive pass. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Wijnaldum now. Dele Alli. Can they hit on the break? Far from a good pass. Osimhen. Ben Yedder. Making Ben Yedder. And how about that for a save from David De Gea?
That's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Poor execution with regard to the corner. Dele Alli now. Given away. Longley. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Fernandinho. It's there for him. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Lacazette! Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Space afforded him. Osimhen. It's with Morgan Sanson. Ben Yedder. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. It's with Roberto Firmino. And the emphasis is on creativity. An important interception. Socrates. Wijnaldum. Now Lacazette. Tremendous block. Giving the ball away. And a chance for him on the flank. Now can he deliver accurately? Is it going to be? What an important piece of defending. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Ben Yedder. Can they put it away? Dele Alli now. Lacazette. Roberto Firmino. Fernandinho with it. Robertson. Useful ball towards the back post this time. And clears his lines. Dele Alli. And Roberto Firmino's in there. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Wijnaldum. Fabinho now. And they are on the move again. Into the centre from Walker. Ariola, outrageous save. And firing it into the area. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Losing possession a bit easily. He's found a pocket of space. Others in the vicinity. Depay. Depay. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Not much time to make up his mind. Wijnaldum. Not a good pass. Roberto Firmino. Walker. Walker just couldn't keep it. And very deftly cut out. Dele Alli now. Fernandinho. It's with Roberto Firmino. And he takes it on. It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
Depay. And that's an important intervention. Here's Robertson. Now Lacazette. Passing it around with aplomb. It has to be. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. They are a goal down, but perhaps a chance to create something from this corner. And he's fired over the corner. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Ben Yedder. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Given away. Promising sequence. And with that, the first half draws to a close. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Read it superbly to take back possession. Roberto Firmino. Dele Alli. Fernandinho. Now Lacazette. Lacazette! And good work to deny the chance. The concession of a corner here. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Firmino. Great save by Areola. And over comes the corner. Poor execution with regard to the corner. Lacazette. Alderweireld. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. And Lacazette lost possession. Lacazette here. Wonderful block. Read it magnificently and intercepted. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Sanson. Moving the ball forward with purpose. They do pass the ball with authority. But strong play here on the shielding front. Wijnaldum. And he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Illegal play and hence a free kick. De Jong. And here's Dembele. De Jong. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Opportunity it is. Couldn't keep the ball. Dele Alli now. Lacazette. It's with Roberto Firmino. And he takes on the shot. And that's fine. Goalkeeping, real concentration. Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way, way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
And it's a quality pass. He's got to score! And De Gea, absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. And a pretty straightforward... A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Wijnaldum now. Given away again. Fabinho. It's with Fabinho. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? It's with Roberto Firmino. Good use of the ball, but it wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
Plenty of running room in the wide position. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, great read there to intercept. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Firmino. Gabriel Jesus now. Walker. Gabriel Jesus. Lacazette. Whatever it takes to keep them out.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
Delightful pass. We wonder who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Giving the ball away one moment and then making a fine save the next.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, don't we, Derek? On that occasion, it was the goalkeeper, but he made up for it.
Now, Lacazette. And possession lost, intercepted. Fernandinho. Wonderful chance. When you hold a narrow advantage, you need your goalkeeper to come up with big saves like that.
Well, that's why goalkeepers are special. They do special things.
A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Played into the centre of the box. Rob them. Space and time for the cross. Opportunity, Lacazette. It could be up for grabs. Firmino. Now Gundogan. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Nelson Semedo. De Jong. James. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Chance to settle it. It's still alive. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
De Jong. James. Chance for Dembele. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like it.
And there goes the final whistle.
Falling up love, falling off my death heart. Gotta be in style, you gotta go wild.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is a rivals game to look forward to. This should be high-intensity stuff, Lee.
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
The lineup then for the hosts. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, a back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
Ben Yedder. Victor Osimhen. Laporte with a block. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Here's Ben Yedder. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder! Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Hernandez. Frankie de Jong. Now possession lost, intercepted. Timo Werner. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. Now Paul Pogba. Bolasie. Bolasie! A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And that was a very fine read. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And a chance for Lassie. Defending of the highest class to stop him. And Depay on the ball. De Jong. Osimhen. Depay. Ben Yedder. De Jong. Couldn't keep it. Sanson. Nelson Semedo has it. It's with Morgan Sanson. Ben Yedder. Dembele. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Crespo. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. End product or not. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Longley. Sanson. Here's Ben Yedder. Dembele on the ball. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And he's broken free. A one-on-one situation, and the goalkeeper prevails in the duel.
Advantage is always with the attacking player because he's got the ball. You've got to take the ball off him. He does a brilliant job on that occasion.
Individual brilliance. Paco Alcácer! Ben Yedder. It's with Morgan Sanson. Depay. Dembele. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Werner. Crespo. Beautifully disguised ball. Outrageously skillful. Still looking for space. Can he make it count? Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
They've decided to take the corner short. Barassi. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And a strong tackle. Here's Ben Yedder. Osimhen. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Depay. Can they hit on the break? A really sumptuous ball. He just needs to keep a cool head. Teammates in the middle. Routine, really. Well, they were clearly on the receiving end, so a free kick is next. Mendy. Here's Ben Yedder. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Couldn't keep it. A bit of running room now on the wing. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. He's got the right idea with that pass. That's all they can conjure for now. Crespo. Well, he's given us away. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. And that's an important intervention. It's with Morgan Sanson. Dembele. Dembele. Now, let's see what they can do here. And just like that, they've lost possession. Crespo. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Excellent vision. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Crespo. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And they're trying to get right into his face. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Here's Ben Yedder. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Dembele. Estabein. Ben Yedder. Henry. Nelson Semedo. Dembele. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Henry! It could be up for grabs. Relentless high pressing. Far from a good pass. Crespo. And here's an incisive pass. Paco Alcácer! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Gary Mackay-Steven. Dembele. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. Dembele. Attending to his defensive chores. Ben Yedder. Gary Mackay-Steven. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Accuracy from Rijkaard. It might be. Still alive. Henry. Adama. Nice and easy for the keeper. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Bolassi. And space for the cross. A glorious chance. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Corner given. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And a throw-in it's going to be. Crespo has it. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Ben Yedder. Dembele might be able to set up the chance. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Dembele. Pogba. Given away. Alcácer. An important interception. Dembele. Slipshod passing. Just 10 minutes to go. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Couldn't keep it. Paco Alcácer. Werner. He continues to make hay. Timo Werner. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Couldn't keep the ball. Well, the pass not finding its target. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Henry. Dembele. Henry. And Varane foiling them. Just a couple of minutes left for play. Now can they counter clinically? Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. In possession, Adama. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Crespo. Frank Rijkaard. Beautifully disguised ball. Is this the moment? Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display. And there it is, the final whistle.